Welcome back, my little video friend. I'm still Jimbo Marshall, and today I'm answering the age-old question, should I use a teleprompter when I make my videos? Well, maybe. Teleprompters are great for sure, but it's not the easiest way to shoot your videos. There's the actual physical prompter device. There's the software to make everything work, and the performance skills you've got to have to really make sure the video sells and does its job. So instead of using a prompter, I want to teach you about my process that I call shooting for the edit. And I have a great example of this process, so hopefully you can get your head around this. Now, you've probably seen this video I made a few months back, 3 mistakes coaches make and how video solves them. This video was made by shooting for the edit. No prompter, just me. A script is my guide, but I went out and I filmed in paragraphs all around the beach multiple times, meaning each paragraph on this script, I have multiple takes on it. So my original intention from the beginning is that this video was going to be built with one little paragraph at a time. So let's take a look at my original script. Mistake number 2, it says, you're trying to explain your way to sales. You think if you just give people enough information, they'll magically understand why they need to work with you. Now, let's watch what actually made it into the final video. Mistake number 2, and I'm guilty of this one, is giving too much information. You're teaching them too much. You are burying them with your ideology and the process rather than talking about the actual outcome. You see that? Different words, but the same context, the same point. So for that paragraph, I probably did it 3 to 5 times, knowing that I'm going to keep doing it over and over until I get the version of that paragraph that I want. That's shooting for the edit. It will give you some freedom. So you have the context when you're making your videos. You know where you're going, but the individual words aren't going to matter. What matters is the performance, the energy that you bring, the connection. Now, compare that to this video you're watching right now. I'm reading this off a prompter. Every word is scripted. But here's the thing, I'm not just reading, I'm performing. I'm being conversational, because whether you're using a teleprompter or you're shooting for the edit, you have to sound like a human being talking to another human being. That is non-negotiable. So to give you a final answer on should you use a teleprompter, consider this. If you are new to video and you're not ready to take on the extra hassle of equipment and software, do not attempt to use a teleprompter. Learn my shooting for the edit method instead. And a word of warning, do not try and memorize your script and then shoot for the edit. That is a huge mistake, because when you try to memorize, you're going to get in your head. You're going to start performing the memory instead of connecting to the camera and talking to that camera like it's a real person. All right, that's going to do it for today. Now, if you have an extra second, can you go ahead and hit the subscribe and share button? I mean, come on, help me out. And if you want to learn more about video marketing, I've got free training and resources available. Just look down below in this description. Now, get out there and make a video. That's an order.